Hello everyone, my name is Courier6 and welcome to a new series, unless I'm going to be making more videos of this series, which I probably will. And this series is basically creating a mod using mods. So anyway, how this basically works is that I would use a certain amount of mods, like this video, which I'm going to talk about, which this video is actually about, and that is creating gas masks for the Commonwealth or Fall 2287, which is a mod that exists on Xbox and PC, where you need a gas mask to breathe outside. Now, you can't really full-on create it, but you can try to. So, some of these may require DLCs, and you can also expand upon them with DLCs, obviously, using these certain things, whatever. So, anyway, let's begin now. Alright, the first mod you want is only Radstorm, Weather, and the Commonwealth. Now, what this mod does, basically, is, well, it'll be a Radstorm in the Commonwealth. This is basically really just the true closest thing. Basically, it'll be a permanent Radstorm. Like, if you see in the background there is a Radstorm, that's right now actually it, because basically I'm trying to do a playthrough with live streams. I'm probably going to delete the other live streams since I keep on failing, basically. But I basically now use mods to give me power armor, which you'll get actually into later on, but yeah, basically this is giving you the closest thing you can actually full on get to it is this, because well, obviously this Radstorm is going to be permanently there, and there's going to be like radiation always on you. Sure, I have to be heavy strike for radiation, but you'll need it obviously most time a gas mask or power armor to be outside, because you'll start basically dying really quickly, especially if you just start out the game. I mean, you will need to wait a while, so yeah. Next up, useful gas masks. Now, the reason there's useful gas masks is, well, you're going to be probably wearing a gas mask outside. Either that or a rad suit or power armor. Now, this is the part where I bring up power armor is in gas mask Commonwealth, which is referred to that from now on. Basically, where a gas mask has like a glass style, like gas mask thing over your like screen, basically. So it treats it like it's actually really immersive, basically. Now, the reason I bring up power armor is because power armor has a HUD over it and it actually makes it realistic. So that's the reason why I'm using power armor in this. And yeah, you can't use no like special filter thing, if you know what I mean. Like, there's like 30 filters in normal one, like in the actual like DLC. I mean, not DLC, like mod. It kind of feels like a DLC now think about it, but yeah, you can't use that. So I use power armor, but the fusion cores, I guess you can treat it like filters, because you need to obviously change out the filters over time. It's like you changing out the power armor, fusion cores. I'm glad you actually don't have to do that in the actual game, because it'll not be a pain in the ass, and you'll probably end up dying or getting radiation. I'm wasting time, but useful gas masks, it doesn't always seem to work for me. Sometimes the gas masks don't even give me like 1,000 rad resistance. Assault gas mask does, and I think that's probably the coolest looking one. And they give you up to like basically 1,000, or at least they're supposed to. So yeah, I recommend it for anybody who's going to do this, because you're going to be outside probably lots, because that's most of the map. So yeah, moving on to the next mod. Next up is gas mask for headgears. The reason this is because you can wear helmets and whatever. There's not too much to talk about because it allows you to wear helmets, like say for instance a normal military helmet, a combat helmet. I actually forgot what the military helmet was called, so that's why I called it that. You can wear just really any helmet. Honestly, this feature should have been actually in the actual game for some reason, but for some reason it doesn't. Now the gas mask this works with is the normal gas mask, which is the one that basically is like a custom one. Which, the reason I said normal is because basically it is just a normal one. And honestly, that one was kind of cool. Sometimes I either find it either the goggle one or the normal ones. But yeah, those are the two ones that can work. It can't work with assault gas mask. I thought it would. It kind of sucks that it can't. But yeah, don't try doing that. And also, assault gas mask sometimes is the only one that has a rad resistance. Just saying. Next up is irradiated. I don't know if I said that right. Sorry if I didn't say that right, I'm not going to bother pronouncing all of that. But this increases the radiation. So basically, if you want even be even closer to gas mask of the Commonwealth, this is going to be it, other than the Radstorm. It's because this is going to increase radiation. Even when you're near barrels and getting hit by enemies, you're going to get a lot more radiation. Wearing a normal gas mask, actually, like say for instance the assault gas mask that gave me 1,000 rad resistance, I actually end up still getting 4 rads, and from what it seems, I'm still getting 4 rads if I'm inside the power armor. So even if it does give you like 1,000 rad resistance, you're still gonna get like lots of radiation. even mentions that even in a full lead like power armor or whatever, you're gonna still get rads. A rad suit would probably be the full one thing that protects you. Even that's what it says. I don't know if it actually will. You may still get 4 rads, but yeah, this is a really good mod, honestly, for recreating this. I would recommend it, like, no matter what, if you're gonna do something like this. So there's not much else to talk about other than it will give you a lot of rads. There is another version of this which actually does had a few more things, but I wouldn't full on like recommend that for this. That's why I didn't add it. Next up is this. This is basically just the beginning of the thing. Now the reason why I included this is because this is, I mean, a DLC version, and most likely some people do have the DLCs. Far Harbor, I don't have it. I did think of buying it, but instead I bought a creation club. Probably gonna regret that maybe, but it was the kind of Cosmo, and that's more like a bit of an expansion sort of. But basically, it will add a rad storm in that area of like Far Harbor. I don't know if it'll like do anything to the fog. I haven't played Far Harbor, and I hadn't actually downloaded it all. Which, if you notice, that all the other ones are downloaded. This one isn't because I don't have the DLC. I have all the DLCs other than Far Harbor, like I said. And yeah, this is probably a thing that I would recommend if you're gonna do this, and if you have the DLCs. Now, I don't know if there's a one that has Nuka Road, but there's gonna be a thing that's gonna come up really soon, talking about like a mod that has something to do with the fog. And yeah, like I said, there's not much else to talk about. I would recommend all the other things. I may cut this out because it's probably being too long and it's probably gonna waste people's time. So yeah. That's basically it. Just to talk about this part. It's just basically just I recommend you just choose this overall, just over the basic one that I have normally, unless you really don't care about Far Harbor or really anything else. Moving on to the next one. Now these last few ones is only fog weather for Commonwealth, Far Harbor, Nuka Road, and it has rads. Now the few other ones are basically only foggy weather, and I don't know if they actually give you rads or not. I didn't bother downloading them, but you need to wait a while. Now I don't know if the ones that just says only foggy weather, I don't know if that means they have rads, but this is probably even closer to the actual like one, because you actually have all the DLCs basically, or just all the actual expansions, not the DLC dedicated workshops. Basically, you can actually create the full-on thing, since it won't have like a full-on weird-looking storm thing. And yeah, I'm just saying about that. It's basically an alternative to all of that. So not only that, but it's in everything. So it'll actually fill up everything, like including Nuka Road. So that's all to say about this. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, dislike. I appreciate if you liked and subscribe. I really don't care if you dislike or not. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys probably in the next video.